Kind of, I guess. Whatever. Alright, real main story hours. Happy March 31st. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I want to get to at least one more combat mission.
Hey, fancy seeing... oh, shoot!
What's wrong?
Look over there! That group of 4 there!
What?
Sort of. Those are members of the student council, or in other words, members of Mother Corps.
Oh, really?
They're here using avatars to investigate this world just like I used to. Yikes!
I like the build on that cast.
Is it gone? Oh, thank goodness. That was close.
Shouldn't you say hi to your friends when you see them, Hitsugi?
Now that I've left Mother Corps, I can't exactly strike up a conversation about the weather with them anymore.
Rip the weather.
Why not?
Because they think I'm a traitor and would probably jump me? Come to think of it, I wonder if word is going around school by now. I know this is my fault and all, but I hope I don't have to drop out or anything.
Feel like you're gonna have a higher calling than that. I'm just saying. You literally summoned a sword out of nowhere. Think you might have bigger things ahead of you. Did Klariskrays let her hair down and get fox ears? This is... I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. Could be interesting. Yeah, they give her like a fox.
If you're hanging around the ship,
I want that
things have settled
headband.
down for you.
That's so good.
I haven't gotten any orders either, so I'm on something of a long overdue vacation. Heck of a coincidence, huh?
How do you sit with that completely impractical
Speaking of
robe
which,
with
have you seen Miss
it on the
Predecessor?
back?
She woke up before you did. Looked pretty busy with this and that.
Well, someone here's self-important.
You think I'm self-important?
I like that, I kind of like that arm, guard, though.
Huh? Oh, no,
I can sense it in the photons. It's okay. Keep on thinking what you like, because, hey, I am important.
Called out.
The heck? Who is this girl?
Hey, she's just some clone.
I'm the 3rd generation Klariskrays, Lieutenant of the Combat Bureau. Nice to meet you, Shrimp.
Shrimp? Could you not? Besides, you're shorter than me anyway.
Old.
Can't help it. That's how I was designed. In fact, I was probably this tall when I was born.
Huh?
If Sarah were bigger, I would be too. Yep, get down to brass tacks, and it's all her fault.
I kind of love their
Wait,
relationship.
you were designed? What does that even mean?
Clones. Hired
It
clones.
means I was created. Basically, I'm a clone. Does that help?
Clone? What kind of half-baked sci-fi nonsense is this?
Have you taken a look around you at all this entire
If you're trying to
time?
sympathize with my situation, don't worry about it. I've accepted it, and so has everyone else. So, it's not worth talking about.
Even though you bring it up every other time I
I
talk
am
to
who
you.
I am, and I'm just doing the best I can here.
It's just Popeye.
That's all there is to it.
Okay.
I do appreciate you thinking of me, though. Thanks. Nah, I just don't pretend to be tougher than I really am. By the way, I didn't catch your boneheaded names, Shrimp and Kid.
Shrimp and Kid.
Oh, I'm Hitsugi. And this is Al.
Gotcha. Ah, crap! I'm gonna be late for my meeting with Sarah. Later.
See ya. Yeah, this rappy suit was the best choice. Oh no, please tell me this history of arcs is short. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hey, you're just in time. Would you like to review Ark's history with us?
Sure.
Hitsuki and Al seemed curious, so I was showing them a few documents.
Is this gonna turn to like when they let Khan read all the friggin' history books?
Huh. We were basically digging through records on the sly up to this point.
This is literally like when Khan was reading the history books. The
And
original
now
series
that
of Star
everything's
Trek.
laid out in front of me, it's like, what was all that hard work for?
There was a time when Ark's concealed its history, but we've been completely open since our restructure. There's nothing here worth hiding, really.
Hey, Sierra, about this Shion person.
Wow, Al! Found your way to that record? Quite the info connoisseur, aren't you?
Who was Shion?
This may be a little hard to imagine, but Shion was an observer of our universe. She kept logs of its history, like a librarian. She was a pacifist, someone with full knowledge of the universe's history.
Vocab word.
So, Pansophist know everything?
Pacifists, Al. She knew all, but that was the extent of her powers. She was inept at interpreting the emotions of others, and decided to reach out to the people who were alive at the time. Photoners.
You didn't really define the time.
Tonners. The people who controlled this universe way back when?
The very same. Shion taught them how to manipulate photons, and that in turn drove the Photoners' development.
Which is why we call them
They went a little
photoners.
too far, and ended up creating the profound darkness, which gave birth to Fallspawn.
That was very annoying.
Before creating the profound darkness, the Photoners did other stuff, right? Like make Shion do things for them?
Yep, you sure know your stuff. The profound darkness was the end result of all that fiddling around. The Photoners tried and failed many times to create a copy of Shion.
Sorry if I'm
Their
fading out a
final
little bit.
greatest failure
I'm trying
gave
here.
birth to the profound darkness.
So Shion was amazing, and the Photoners were bad.
Oh, overzealous.
But none of them are around anymore?
Nah.
That's the rough gist of it, if we set aside everything they did to develop their society. Rough, but not incorrect. Also, I'm the daughter of Xiao, who's the son of the great Shion. In other words, you could say I'm Shion's granddaughter.
Okay.
You're the granddaughter of such a great person? Then, does that make you a great person too, Sierra?
Greatness is not genetic.
No question about it. I'm downright amazing. Go on, let the compliments flow.
Same.
Oh. Nah. I mean, actually, yeah. One of the things Mother wanted us to find out was the location of the Photoners. But why?
I wonder if she was looking into the origin of Arcs rather than its history. Or is she
Wouldn't that
after
fall under
something else,
history?
Perhaps.
At this point, it's impossible to say.
Okay. I thought it's handing me 3,000 XP tickets like this would do anything. I know I just said I haven't been to one of those concerts in a while, but I want to get through as much of this as possible. Shwara-da-da-da. That I think it might be the Friday ones that are Hatsune Miku. how that schedule works, or if that was just an event limited thing, or what. Time limited event, that's what I mean to say. I like that camera pan down, that's good. They do nice work with the in-game assets. Not that much. You two again. Or is this just like the quick loop? Split me off. Ladies.
I've met so many people. And they all looked so happy when they talked to you.
Because they come with me to murder things. They love it.
Really.
We love murder here in Arcs.
But it's clear. You're seriously amazing.
I might.
Yes, you are. Well, at the very least, you are to me.
Well, thank you.
See? Getting that reception wherever you go sure must be nice.
You become a job mule for everybody on your ship, you'll get that kind of reception too.
I pretty much did what I wanted at school. My teachers liked me, but I never really fit in with my peers. I always acted like Corey was the only person who mattered, which kept the other students at bay even more.
Aw.
So,
Don't be ashamed of your girlfriend.
I'm a little jealous of how everyone treats you. That's all. Man, listen to me. I'm in another world and I'm getting cold feet? That's not like me at all.
You're great too, sis.
Yeah?
You saved me. That makes you just as great in my book.
Al, you're alright.
Thanks, Al.
When can I kick something's ass? Not yet. But she's done doing her thing, so that's good. Let's get some data, get some intel. Exposition me some more, please.
I finally finished sorting through all that intel dump. Now then, let's dive right in, shall we?
Collate that
I'm going
shit.
to gloss over the more intricate details for now.
Explain it to me like
I've
I'm a
compiled
bird.
most of the more important stuff together.
Okay.
Now that I've got everything sorted out, go ahead, ask away. I'll answer any questions you might have.
They were doing so well stringing these together into longer scenes. And now we're back to the chunked and muddled version, and I hate it.
Accessing the Ark ship from Earth was a small-scale operation, but amazingly enough, it happened
what?
12 years ago. Then, as of 2 years ago, it shifted to an investigation where people like Hitsugi
So
started
it's an
being
Ark
sent
ship
here.
on Earth.
12 years ago. 2016. That's when ether communication
So
technology
I
was
skipped ahead a little
established
bit,
and
I guess,
its
by not
global
doing the main
debut.
quest first. That's fine.
And 2 years ago?
So I guess an Ark ship is where they're getting the ether
I
technology.
can't think of anything major that happened.
And I'm
on
guessing
Earth
the main
2
quest will
years
tell us
ago.
how that got there, so sorry to do that out of order. My
I
bad.
believe the cause is not on Earth, but here. Both 12 years ago and 2 years ago, there were major incidents here.
What happened 2 years ago?
Do you know what the common factor was between these 2 points in time?
Wait, that lines up with all the shit. Yeah.
That's certainly true as well. But my analysis indicates that the return
Yeah.
of the profound darkness acted as the trigger.
Because before the time jump, it was 10 years, and
I believe that Earth
Then,
knew when the
yeah.
profound darkness would return, and used that information to change their approach.
okay.
It isn't yet clear how they're related, but based on the information we currently have, that appears to be the case.
Alright.
But it's still just a theory, huh? I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could tell you.
Oh no! Even just a theory is fine. I'm starting to connect the dots one by one and see where they lead.
Okay. Oh, this is an explanation I actually want. Sorry. Oh.
Though there are differences in the way we use them and their composition, ether and photons refer to essentially the same thing.
Figured that.
That is why we were able to detect Hitsugi, or the sudden appearance of the enemy forces on the Ark ship. Ether cannot produce as much energy as photons.
Okay, there's a lot in
perhaps
this
due
main
to
quest that I
dimensional
should have read first, but whatever.
However, it excels at constructing information. In essence, they are particles adept at creating shapes or relaying communications.
Okay. But
That said,
they're not there
as
to blast me
particles
as hard.
go, they're fundamentally identical. If the same principles apply, that opens up all sorts of possibilities.
Like ether-based weapons.
Sort of like a puzzle coming together.
Or not. Oh?
However, that also means they could monitor us in the same way. The other side must be able to use ether the way we use photons. So we need to come up with a countermeasure as soon as we can.
Sounds good to me. I'll take as many photon spheres as you want to give me, though. I mean, we already started doing the sub-stories first, so we'll do the main one and then let that fill in the blanks.
In regards to the Mother Core, I'm afraid not even the Intelligence Bureau has many details about them. We're basically leaning entirely on Hitsugi's information.
I wish I could help, but I'm afraid I only know a little bit. I've never even heard of the leaders or these disciples or anything. I only joined the Corps because I got an invite from Mother out of the blue to join their members-only social network.
So basically,
At first, I
Facebook
didn't
would
fully
like
trust them,
base powers.
but everything Mother said was spot on. And once I was able to enter PSO2 for
It's
myself,
a cult. It's a cult.
I found myself trusting her implicitly. I remember at one point, I thought she knew everything there was to know. The only other members
That's
that
not
I knew were the
foreshadowing or
student
anything.
council members from my school. And Corey. In the end, that's the extent of my grasp on Mother Core. I can't speak to anything else. I thought I knew more than I did. I hadn't changed at all. Yet I'd convinced myself I had.
Okay.
I hadn't gained anything, despite how desperately I believed otherwise.
Okay.
I've heard that before too. And I agree. It is more fun when you don't know everything.
I love surprises. That's why I don't use the weather app
Is not knowing
for Animal
things
Crossing.
really so bad?
What's your weather seed?
If
Fucked
it
if I
is,
know.
I'm the worst one here. I don't know anything about myself or anything that goes on around me.
No,
It's okay, Hitsugi. We've all been there. It's not too late to learn. We can find out together.
I think that's gonna be this whole episode.
yeah.
Just get me to another fight. We'll do that, and then I'll take a nap.
Come to think of it, I never did tell you why our Ark ship moved near Earth, did I?
No. Okay, so this was ours.
Originally, I had applied to be stationed here once we'd bonded with Hitsugi and begun making progress on our investigation.
Yeah, that sounds practical.
Plus, there was a lot we couldn't tell just by analyzing the information we had brought back. And then, just when we learned of the danger the phantasms posed from that information, we were about to investigate further. Then, Error Code Olympia, was it? The one that prompted Hitsugi and Al's forced return? I've confirmed that in that one moment, not only was I prevented from gathering more info, they also tried to delete the info I already had.
Define they.
It was on a completely different level than the fake avatar investigation. It was an act of aggression perpetrated by Earth against Oracle. As a result, we learned that there is an entity on Earth that is hostile towards Arks. And so we brought the entire Ark ship here.
Bring a whole big ass ship of the thing they hate.
This way, we can
It's like leaving a bag of flaming
even if they
shit on their
try jamming our
doorstep.
systems again.
Doorstep, doorstep.
And since
Whatever.
the Ark ship's own camouflage is flawless, they'll never find us.
That doesn't sound like foreshadowing at all.
So we'll be staying at this world for the time being as we continue our investigation. Thanks again for helping me out.
Okay. I'll just keep stacking stuff up in there. Ooh, alright. Well, let's talk about swords. Swords for
You're
dinner.
talking about the Earthling's unique ability to materialize equipment, aren't you? I have an idea where that comes from.
Hammer space.
In Ark's operative terms, it's like a summoner's abilities, but for Earthlings.
That's why you're dragging them in.
Hitsugi, would you mind materializing that sword for me?
Oh, sure. Ame no Habakiri. How's that?
Great! Thank you! As you can see, the photons in the atmosphere responded to Hitsugi's command and came together to form this weapon.
Alright.
While some Ark's ops are able to materialize photons like this, the Earthling's method is a little different.
Okay.
Theirs is more fantastical. Essentially, whatever they visualize takes shape in midair. Only Earthlings used to ether can do it.
Huh?
Since their visualization is directly linked to the materialization, the ability itself is almost certainly more potent.
Hence the tanks. And
The only
whatnot.
bottleneck is that it lacks general utility, and there are very few people who can make use of it.
Okay.
Come to think of it, what did you call that weapon you materialized, Hitsugi? A Mano Hakiri? No, that doesn't sound right.
Close. It's Ame no Habakiri.
Does it mean anything?
Not at all.
Oh, I know! It's a weapon that shows up in one of Japan's Izumo myths. The sword used to chop up the 8-headed serpent Yamada no Orochi.
Whoa! How did you know?
Oh yeah, it is
Al?
Susanoo's sword, isn't it?
I read that story in your room. There were lots of other books of myths in there too. All sorts of myths.
You like mythology?
I do like mythology, but I'd say I also like
Yeah,
heroic
Susanoo.
tales.
I am vaguely familiar with it.
No matter what actually happens in real life, reading a book about a hero and imagining it for myself, there's nothing else like it.
It's just fucking
You think that sounds childish, don't you? Go ahead. I guess I'm just as childish as I look then.
Nah, stories are cool. We're good. we got a Deo. Cool. I can trade that for photon spheres.
A live concert is being held in the shopping plaza.
We know. Got things to do. In game, I mean. Oh, actually, yeah, let's learn about these glow boys. They've been a bit of a mystery.
This is about those monsters that appear on Earth, the phantasms. They use ether in the atmosphere to assume monstrous forms and attack others.
What why you do?
What's more, they apparently often materialize as things all Earthlings subconsciously fear or inherently dislike.
Hence the clowns.
I guess a bad reputation is hard to shake off, no matter which world you go
But who
to.
doesn't like helicopters? Helicopters are sweet.
And since they're nothing more than ether, they can't even be seen by or affect people.
That
without
kind of
the
explains the
aptitude
Yaku
for handling it.
zombies and
Nonetheless, if left unchecked, the purity of the ether they're composed
lot
of
of-
will
some of the other
eventually
stuff.
reach a point where they can affect reality. On a different note, I've even heard rumors of phantasms along those lines, who have been known as angels and demons since ancient times. Interesting though that may be, we really ought to stick to gathering more practical intel. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to complain.
that was like the most interesting thing thus far.
At any rate, these phantasm
Check
rings
out my
have been
neck.
rising in number recently, and ARX has been secretly handling them behind the scenes. They're using the
Where do I
info
see
provided
through
by
this
the
thing?
Intelligence
There's a
Bureau's
question for you.
collaborator to quickly subjugate them before they become problematic. Incidentally, anti-phantasm combat makes use of special enclosed fields that civilians cannot enter, so you can go nuts when you fight them.
Was it Bleach that had those? This is literally all prefab stuff from other franchises. Alright, let's bang through this, and I might have to step away for a second. Do.
Now that we've had a chance to take a look at all this data, our next course of action is
I'm expecting them. Wow, wow.
their move.
Are
What?
you sure we have the luxury of waiting?
I'm just a
The
bird, I
only
don't
thing
know.
we know for sure is that they're after Al, so our best bet is to get a feel for things while keeping him safe.
Okay.
Our enemies this time around are humans, not Falspawn, so it's best to exercise discretion with our actions. All we can do is wait.
Alright.
Kitsugi, you
I'll
and
be over
Al
here
should
waiting.
probably take care of, or look into anything that's still bothering you while you still have the chance. Once things get rolling, I'm not sure you'll have the chance to get around to it again.
I guess I'd better put some thought into it.
You have a brother, don't you, Hitsugi? Shouldn't you get in touch with him while you have a moment to spare?
Huh? I mean, yeah, I do. But how do you know that?
We don't talk about that.
Oh, well, I thought you looked like the sort of girl who'd have a brother is all. I guess I was right.
Yeah, it doesn't sound real weird at all.
Okay. You're right, though. I should talk with him first. If I can even find a way.
Well, why don't you speak to him directly? That'd be best, right?
So we're gonna go down on the
I
planet
thought you
for
just
her
said that we
for her
need
to
to
talk
sit
to
tight.
him.
That's just standard ARC's procedure. The two of you are guests, though, and I see no reason to order either
My ass
of
is
you
gonna have to
around.
bail them out. Alright.
Now then,
Although, again,
don't
she
worry
did
about us.
manifest
Go on
that
and
sword
talk
and
with your
do a little bit
brother.
of slicey,
We'll
so
be right here to back
it's
you
all
up.
good. Rub my beak for good luck
Thank
if
you
you have
both.
to.
Maybe I will then. Keep an eye out for me, yeah?
Can do. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's learn about some dishonesty. I don't know if it's going to involve her brother or Corey, but that's where I'm leaning right now. Where this is going. Or no, Sarah. Who also seems to upgrade her outfit. Hooray.
Hey, Sierra, I'm coming in. Oh, figured you'd be here.
Kind of like her old outfit better, but I guess she had to look a little more arts-like.
You hardly ever come here. What is it?
I heard our friend was back, so I
He looks like a
figured I'd
murder
drop by
maid.
and say hi before meeting up with Klariskrays. I heard you're tangled up in a few things, but you look better than I thought you would.
It's paying dividends, I love it.
He just told me they were back. He didn't go into detail. He's been leaving out more and more info when he contacts me. Wonder if I should cut ties completely. That's what I'd like to know. He's been cooped up in the heart of the mothership doing calculations for what feels like forever. I'm sure he's fine, though. He's pretty much left the ship to you and Sierra, huh?
I guess.
Speaking of which, got a minute to go over these documents before I submit them to General Affairs?
Sure, no problem. I've got time, so... Oh, one sec. Xiao's calling me. Geez, Xiao. You always call me out of the blue. So, what's up?
He's like,
Nothing?
he's also
You
a,
just wanted to hear my voice? What's wrong
like
with
an,
you?
an omni-knowledgeable being,
Finish
like,
up those calculations
time would be
and get
nothing
out
to
of there.
him, right?
I'm just doing my thing. Yep. Yep. No worries, I took care of it. Got it. We're not fighting anymore, you know. Okay. Okay. Yep, I know. You don't have to check up on every little detail. Everything okay on your end? Listen, I'm not worried about you. But I'm heading over
I'm just
there
gonna nod
again,
over
so
here.
you better come out this
That's fine.
time. Okay? Alright then. Bye. He just calls whenever he feels like it. Sorry, Sierra. Now, as we were saying... What?
Oh boy, that was, how should I say, simply adorable.
Enough! Get
Just
on with it,
cordial.
Sierra. I bet there's a problem with the documents Maria submitted, so bust them out.
As you wish.
And don't you loaf around when there's Ark's business to be done. Go on!
I need this info just as much as you do. Sawed off. Okay, we got some stabbings coming in. We'll do this. And we're gonna do return to normalcy, and I'll probably call it there, just because I'm drifting out more than I thought I would be. Oh, he recreated the Yamato for his little green dude. Or his green dude recreated the Yamato, whatever, either way. Or maybe that's the Musashi, whatever.
I had a feeling you'd call me soon.
Hakito Ani, you have gone too far in materializing such a large-scale phantasm.
There's at least one more dude in this organization.
Don't waste your breath on me. Go tell it to my emerald tablet.
What?
It's out of my hands now. It has become the perfect weapon, you see. It no longer requires my control in order to excel.
So, yeah, I guess he...
I'm simply here to observe the conflict born of my greatest masterpiece. As its creator, I must revel in its glory.
So he's just a shit stirrer. Fuck this guy.
Now go, my emerald tablet. Make your glory known to all who look upon you. Be the herald of my infinite power.
But what are you fighting at sea that you need a boat for? Okay, that's a specific
Emergency
mission
announcement.
trigger.
Dark Falls is approaching the sectors surrounding the Ark's fleet.
Probably one of the minion fights. Not gonna worry about it. Let's just get this over with. Like I said, if I try to fight that, I'm gonna fall asleep mid-fight. I don't know why I'm so beat today. I think that would have been yesterday with all the bevving on Wednesday night. Okay, so she came back.
Doesn't look like anyone's ransacked my place. Maybe no one at school knows yet? That's not what I'm here for, though. I gotta go find my brother.
Couldn't she just call him?
Who's running in the hall?
Go kick her ass.
Oh, Hitsugi?
Great!
Watch that tone, Missy. I heard you'd be away for a while taking care of student council business. What brings you back?
What? Who told you all of that?
Cory did. Isn't she with you?
Aw, Cory covered for us.
She did?
What awful timing, though. Your brother just showed up looking for you, you know. But I told him you were away.
My brother was here?
He was, just moments ago. He asked where you were, so I told him what I just told you.
Okay, don't worry about it. I need to talk to him anyway, so I'll go find him myself. Know where he went?
Nope.
He said he was heading back to the boys' dorm. You're free to go now, Hitsugi. But no more running in the halls. You hear?
Yeah. Thank goodness he's okay.
Or is he?
What? That came from the boys' dorm! Oh no!
Was he just shelling the school? It seems like a completely impractical way to deal with any of these problems. He's just shelling the entire city, apparently.
This can't be! That's his room!
Now that was cool. All right. Talk about going out with a bang. I bet that made for a spectacular shot. Anyone who does wrong by Mother gets what's a-comin'. Ain't that right, Hitsugi, baby?
Who the hell are you?
You did this?
You're like...
Do you even have to ask? You, me, everyone can
Weird
see the
dweeby
answer
Jeff
plain
Goldblum.
as day.
My brother! Did you?
Is this auto-interpreter of mine broken? Or are you just a broken record?
It's gonna turn out he like wasn't in his room or whatever.
I know. This should certainly get us the sensational scene I need next. Ready the cameras! That's absolutely right, Hitsugi, baby. I'm Beitor Zalanzi, brother's room blower-upper extraordinaire.
That seems like an incredibly specific task, but okay.
Wiped clean off the face of the earth with a nice old kablooey. A real work of art.
Oh, well, he seemed like an asshole, so...
No habakiri!
Yes, that's it. That is the sort of raw, unbridled anger and remorse you can never really catch on film. You sure about this, though, Hitsugi, baby? With a temper like that, you might slip up. I'd watch your step if I were you. No! Cut! Hitsugi, baby. That's not gonna do. People are gonna think this whole scene is dull now. You kiddos are supposed to be the stars that really make my movie shine. So, I'm gonna need you to pump up the excitement level here, alright?
Why am I like just fighting a sequence of cartoons?
Now I remember. You're that famous Hollywood director who made a name for himself with all his special effects.
have rocked the US of A with my historic successes. I'm the great Beator Zelanzi, disciple of Jupiter.
Why are they just evil Sailor Scouts?
The 411 from Mother said that Japan offered some fantastic shots. So, I flew express straight here. So come on, Hitsugi.
I love that his
baby.
pants didn't
Give
change
me
at
some
all.
moves
Just the
that
code.
inspire.
Maybe his shoes.
Bring your character to life for me, girl.
Hired rad. Needle mice, if you will. Clever.
Cut the crap already! What film? What character? Did you really kill my brother just to get a shot?
Okay, okay, okay. That's the spirit, baby. But you gotta keep your eyes open, Miss Thing.
Stop giving me a sword. I have gun.
What did you...
Doing what I do.
Okay, come on in. This should give me an even better shot. All actors, stand by. Ready? Action!
That's all you got? Anything you do best. Double jump, start shooting. Oh, but behind me. I will not abide this bird-on-bird violence. Bears? I haven't run into bears yet.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
T-Rex?
Completed!
I didn't even see a T-Rex. Okay. Another T-Rexes. I had to review the footage on that one because I did not see one pop up at all. Okay.
That was cool! Fantastic! Nothing beats a real-life shot. You can't make this stuff up. Hitsugi, baby.
I just realized his sigil is his initials, but the one leg has them
the sort
backwards.
of shot I'd been dreaming up. If only I'd scouted a better location and better extras for you all. Let's shoot the final cut when I do.
Sorry. I guess I got a little ahead of myself again. Thanks for saving me.
Well, acceptable, he kind of blew up your brother.
I'm fine. But... my brother, he's... It's all my fault, too.
Is it, though? We already established he was kind of an asshole. Alright, yeah, we'll get the lowdown on what actually happened to his brother, or her brother, and whatnot next time. That seems like as good a place as any to cut it. We did a lot. Kinda. It's at least 2 or 3 episodes worth of material, so. Well, YouTube episodes, I should say, so. There will be more, just not tonight. Oh, and now Alan and Hitsugi hang out on the bridge. Oh, and there's Aika. Oh, wait. Why am I getting a cutscene?
I finished checking over the data, and as of right now, there are no major disparities with our hypothesis.
Thank you for telling me things just for having me walk
Sure.
at you.
That's correct. But no matter whether it's photons or ethers,
you are still strongly influenced by your emotions.
What?
Should you continue to mingle, be abundantly cautious, and be sure to obtain accurate data.
Understood, Lieutenant.
I didn't mean to trigger a scene, but okay.
What? You can see the
Oh,
Lieutenant?
it's probably,
Just... Who are you?
There's nothing wrong, Aika.
Yep.
They know all about us.
Really? But is it even possible that they could see you, Lieutenant?
Now this does take me back. I think I reacted the same way when you and I first met.
Lieutenant, I would like to be made privy to such data ahead of time.
That's above your pay rate, Sleepy Pants.
Well, you weren't, because even I have my secrets. How about you, Aika? Regarding your activities when you infiltrated Earth, perhaps?
If you're talking about Itsuki and Rina,
Rina was lying.
that isn't even a secret, really.
I've also obtained some footage of you dressed in a waitress outfit during said activities.
What? From where?
It just found its way to me, from Kasra.
So Kaz was a
Sorry,
creep too.
I've got something really urgent. Gotta go.
I hope it's kicking Kazra's ass.
Sorry for the trouble. Aika's so devoted to the Earth that I'm worried she's pushing herself too far. This ought to be a nice little breather. It'd be doubly nice if that glasses-wearing devil were denounced too.
I guess that might have been the, that or I might have hit one of the scenes by accident. No, because I just walked over there, right? Right. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. I guess I'm supposed to interact with her somewhere else. Okay, but now she's back. Here again? No.
Need something?
Weird. Why there gotta be so many side quests? I'm gonna look at the ship though, that's cool. The front end's kinda boring, but I look sweet. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.